You're going to end up coming in here. I'm going to have a skeleton over here. There'll be the reception area over here with the skeleton behind it. And where the shed is, that's going to be like an embalming room. I create a home haunt every year. I'll have live actors in there. I do it every Halloween. This makes the 20th year. Again, this is just the basic structure right now. I do it for the love of Halloween, but I also do it for the love of children with autism and cerebral palsy.
Well, I just want what he does for a good cause. And
what about like when you help me with the wires or you give me my tools?
Yeah, I help him. Right. I give him the screwdrivers and I help him.
Yep. My son Joseph Tyler is afflicted with autism and cerebral palsy. And you know, I had so many people come down the block to see what I had created. I thought maybe there was a possibility of asking for donations. Yeah, I would give anything for my son not to have, you know, these afflictions, anything, but he does. And a lot of times we take my son to different doctors and therapies, and I see the good that they do for him. You know, and this is just my way of giving back. Any money that I make, I donate to Camp Anchor in Lido Beach, or CDD in Woodbury, which is my son's school, or United Cerebral Palsy in Roosevelt. And I've been doing that for a number of years now.
Do you like Halloween?
Yeah.
What do you like about Halloween?
I like Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, he loves movies. You know.
He was crying when Spock died.
Yeah. Everybody cries.
Everybody.
He was a big fan of him.
Yeah, Leonard Nimoy. With my son, and that's another thing, there's no filter. There's no filter. He'll tell you exactly the way he feels. When Joe was born, he was missing 3/4 of his blood. Yeah, he was anemic, pure white, and all that. You know, there was a lot of complications. He was in an EQ for like 2 weeks. I was there every night over him, talking to him every night. You know, he almost died.
I wear a backpack because I have scoliosis, and I wear a hand brace so I can't.
Cerebral palsy.
Cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
And I wear a leg brace because I trip.
Yeah. As parents, we just had to learn how to deal. You know, what his needs are. Joe owns 101 Harry Potter, we counted them, 101 Harry Potter movies. A lot of times, you know, children with autism, repetition.
Yeah, because I have OCD, that's why I get movies I already have.
Yeah. When I was young, I lived in Florida, in Fort Lauderdale. There was one guy that would go up on his roof dressed up as Dracula, and he would throw candy down to the children. Another guy was dressed up as a skeleton, and he had a fake rope, and he was standing on a chair. Looked like he was hanging there, and at his feet was a big bowl of candy. And it said, "Take one, please." Now you knew as soon as you went into that garage to get that candy, he was jumping down and he was chasing you. You know, I had such a love for it, me and my friends. It was such a great time of year for me. And being an artist, I says, you know what, I can do things like this. I can create stuff like these people did, but I could take it to the next level. Here we're going to have another actor in here. And this is going to be our autopsy room. This is our morgue. So we have our swinging bodies. This is a one-night only event. So I start doing this in August. Now a lot of people probably think I'm nuts for doing it. We get up to 2,800 people. I've had a guy come from Connecticut. One guy came from Germany. They come for a show. They come to see what's here. And they come for a good cause also. You know, so it's good all the way around. It's something that I'm really, really proud of. You know, this really is something that I'm proud of. I never thought in a million years it would get to where it is. Never thought.